but they've got tough competition from Mariah Carey.
Mariah Carey likes a sausage roll, apparently. Anyway, time for a look at the weather. I did just make that up. Here's Matt's headline.
She likes a bit of snow as well, looking at that video. Very good afternoon to you. The impacts from the snow yesterday still ongoing for some of you, but more widely it has been the cold. Let me just show you Braemar in the northeast of Scotland and Aberdeenshire, where we saw temperatures down to -16 last night. Even now, it's still -10, so many struggling to get above freezing through the rest of the day. When's this cold going to end? Well, the milder air's there, the amber colours. It gets very close by through tomorrow night. That could have an impact, though, on the weather in some southern parts of the UK. But it isn't really until next weekend. There's more signs of a big pattern change, as I will show you. Out there at the moment, though, it's, as you were, quite misty and foggy, as well as seeing the snow and the ice around. But just watch what happens tomorrow night. As that rain along the coast hits the colder air inland, we could potentially see some troublesome snow across parts of Devon, Cornwall, Somerset, Dorset and also Hampshire, which will then give some problems into Wednesday morning. But that all clears away. Back to northerly winds then for the midweek onwards.
Hello there, good afternoon. Lots of lying snow earlier on this morning right across the capital, as recorded by weatherwatchers, of course. Here's Chingford, Enfield Town and finally Wandsworth. There will still be a lot of icy stretches as we head through the rest of the day, and everything will just refreeze onto the roads and pavements overnight tonight. So there's a Met Office weather warning in force for ice that's valid until 11 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Well, the snow doesn't just cause disruption, it's certainly brought a lot of joy to many Londoners, young, old and even furry. So I'll say goodbye now and leave you with some of the wonderful pictures and videos that you have been sending in to us.
And hugs to share, the thanks and love for the things you're gonna give to me. Oh, every store is starting to sound like Christmas. The music plays as shoppers scurry by. The gifts we bear with Christmas cheer. Oh, Santa Claus and his 8 flying reindeer. I am so happy the season's back again. You know I'm so happy the season's back again. Oh, I'm so happy the season's back again.
Right, we can only go to Sally straight after that. I'm going to get to this tree in a second. But the question I think everybody wants to know the answer to, are we going to have a white Christmas?
Well, wouldn't it be lovely
It would be.
if it was like this?
Yeah.
This is Primrose Hill today. Look at them actually having a blast down there. I'm so jealous. Here we are slaving away, Charlie. Some people had the most snow today since 2013 and others since 2018, so a lot. It's a little bit early to say whether we're going to have a white Christmas. The main change that will probably happen first is on this Sunday. Our temperature's going to be up by about 5 degrees or so, and it gets a little bit more unsettled next week. But never say never. I'm certainly not going to commit this early, Charlene. But anyway, shall we
Yeah, because
deal
I'm
with the
wondering
elephant in the room?
why you brought the tree in today.
Oh, the tree in the room. It's quite a spiky one, but isn't it beautiful? So last year I did a piece on having an eco Christmas, and part of that was renting a Christmas tree. So we've got pictures of me browsing for said tree last year. It took me quite a while. I was like quite indecisive, and then finally snap to the next bit and you can see me with my chosen tree. There we go. Look how small it is compared to now.
Tree?
This is the same tree. So it's with this company called Christmas on the Hill, and they rent them out. And this is Katrina. Do you get it?
Yeah, I get it. I get it. I get it.
It took me a while when my husband came up with the name. But here she is, so she's going to come home with me. I don't know if you can see me, guys. She is so heavy. Oh! Oh! The bauble went flying off. She's very spiky as well.
Such a good idea.
No, that's enough of that. Let's take a look at the weather. Here we go. Well, the last time I checked, our highest recorded temperature in London today was 0.8 degrees. Very cold. I mean, great fun in the snow, but we have got a warning in place for frosty, icy and snowy surfaces, making the driving pretty difficult, and on the pavements as well. In fact, I did see someone slip over earlier, so take care if you are out and about. Now, our weather over the next few days is pretty dry. We could get the odd snow flurry, very cold and even colder by night, and in fact tonight there could be some pockets of freezing fog, which of course affects visibility and adds to the ice as well.
Well, Sophie, we did have some sparkling sunshine today across northern areas of the country, but it was very, very cold. How cold? Well, this was the scene in Ballater. Down the road in Braemar, we started off the day at -15.7. This is the lowest temperature recorded so far this whole year. And after such a cold start to the day, temperatures only reached -9.3 Celsius, the coldest day that we've seen for over a decade.
Hey, thanks very much, Lakshmi. Good afternoon, good evening. Now back to last night. So this is what it looked like. Now you can see it down in the southeast. It's tracking towards parts of Kent, Sussex, but then it starts to spiral around back towards us and into London. And that's what brought our heavy snowfall and this commute into and out of London. This is just near Wembley first thing this morning. It also brought a plethora of beautiful Weather Watchers pictures. Had so many to choose from today, so thank you for posting those in. This one earlier on down in Barnes, and a bit more snow out in Chingford from Weather Watcher Nicholas, you can see there. Now as we head into this evening and overnight, it is going to be another very cold night, and the Met Office has a yellow weather warning in place for ice. Now it's the lying snow, and that's going to freeze once again as the temperature drops.
Now it's time to welcome back Alex, just in time to discover this very cold weather we've all been experiencing. He's at Leeds Castle tonight, which of course is actually in Kent. And Alex, the whole place was blanketed in snow, and I see you've got a special beard on to keep you warm.
I tell you what, you need all the facial hair you can get in conditions like this. But yeah, I'm at Leeds Castle, which, as you rightly say, is in Kent, and they've got their light trail on at the moment. But because of the snow that fell yesterday, they were forced to close the light trail yesterday afternoon, and it has been closed all day today. They're hoping to get it back open tomorrow. I can tell you that the pathways here are looking much better than what they were, but of course as we wake up tomorrow morning, ice is going to be a big problem, not just here but up and down the country, and that's because temperatures are plummeting already in many areas. They didn't get above freezing today. In fact, we probably had our coldest day since December 2010. Braemar in Scotland didn't get any higher than -9.3 degrees Celsius, and it's already falling there at the moment down to around -11, -12. And if we take a look at the temperatures that we're expecting as we run through the course of this week, you can see the daytime highs not that high and the nighttime lows oh so low. Maybe -16 Celsius in Braemar tonight. Could be even colder than that. I wouldn't be surprised if we get down to -18 tomorrow morning. It does get a bit better as we head through the week, but then takes a bit more of a dip. It's not going to be until next week that we start to pull in some milder conditions. But as I say, the light trail is hoping to be back open tomorrow, and I can tell you that the light trail is absolutely lovely. If you do come down and have a look, just like the many light trails up and down the country, but you're going to have to wrap up warm. Well, as we head through the course of this week, we are going to be dealing with more severe frosts, icy stretches and the possibility of more snow here and there. In fact, we do have a warning in place tonight for snow and ice across parts of Scotland. Also an ice and freezing fog warning in place across Northern Ireland, and then an ice warning across the southeast of England. Well, Mary, that is it from Leeds Castle in Kent. If you are going to be out and about this evening, be careful. It is slippery out there, and there's still a fair bit of snow on the ground where it did fall.
All right, Alex, thank you.